folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis, and it's 3rd and short.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And he's got his target. That's more. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
319! You don't want none. 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right
there to make the tackle, Samson Abukum.
Gain on the play.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's complete to Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. His throw incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Watch 88. Watch 88. Record.
And again, it's Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Allen again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Brandon, I know it's hard to believe sometimes that a guy who was rated the top 5 running backs in the draft could be a little bit underrated, but I thought that about Cam Akers. One of my favorite runners in this draft. We just saw that ability right there. Great vision, terrific speed, has the power to run through tackles and make big plays. Remember, he was a #1 high school kid coming out. Now he's exhibiting that talent in the NFL.
It's 2nd and inches.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. They'll run this with Akers. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's brought down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Akers. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
7. First down, Rams.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Akers. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a run with Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his third touchdown now on the year. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
7, Bills nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's taken down.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
On 2nd and 2, Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. Allen will get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry for the second-year running back. It's Devin Singletary. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's good.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Going left side, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
10 at the 24-yard line.
26
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Second down at 7. This a quick pass to Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
That's good for up.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit half halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
Good catch there by Stephon Diggs, and no one happier in Buffalo than quarterback Josh Allen, who was looking for that big target downfield, the guy who can go up and take the ball away from defenders and turn it into big plays.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And 1.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Allen going to try and keep it. They get this out quickly to the left side, but he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a play fake it at Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
First down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
Stafford's pass.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings
Out of the gun, Stafford.
At the 30.
Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 20.
Up into the last 5 weeks of the 2019 season, if you had said, who is Tyler Higbee, you might have got some blank stares back, but down the stretch, only Julio Jones and Michael Thomas had more targets in the final month of the 2019 season. A breakout year for Tyler Higbee. He expects to continue those types of numbers and beyond going forward.
And 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stafford. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
This pass complete to Reynolds. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Stafford looks to throw again. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
Rams.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
For Cam Akers. Incomplete. Micah Hyde on the coverage.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing again. Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Allen. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all square here in this third Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Going right back to Akers. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Rams.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, L.A. Cam Akers with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Throwing on 2nd down. Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers taking it in. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Stafford. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Bills 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Four down.
From the gun, Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
We got 4.
Allen to throw once more. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Tight end to the right. Move. Hey, 4 down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Taylor Rapp with a pick. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The ball carrier.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They find like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And a Rams first.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the carry is Henderson, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Henderson, the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll go again here with Akers. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
On the handoff, it's Akers. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
At the 23-yard line.
On the give, this is Akers. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
32-yard attempt.
Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. This one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Knox, incomplete. It's now 3rd down and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Dawson Knox. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
26, Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler Jalen Ramsey. And that will write a the finish to this ball game.
That's it, baby. There it is. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for L.A., it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.